I'd like to express some of my idea for President Barack Obama and the United States of America today. The United States of America has faced the most serious crisis since the Second World War. Internally, this is the worst recession since the Great Depression. Internationally, the growing Chinese economic and military power and North Korean military power are challenging the American global leadership. This crisis is similar to what the other empires had declined. In this situation, partisan views of people blame President Barack Obama and the Democratic Party. It is not reasonable. This crisis neither came about because of President Barack Obama nor because of the Democratic Party. We must understand this crisis not from partisan view, but from comprehensive view, including historical one and perspective of world empire life cycle. All Americans must realize that this crisis cannot overcome in partisan views and conflict argument. This crisis finally resulted from more than 1 century of American empire's history, like other world empires had done. We could overcome this crisis by supporting President Barack Obama in patience and in unity of all Americans in bipartisan spirit and loyalty and patriotism to the United States of America more than to partisan interests. Through the change in views, we could revitalize American power and glory again. During the Second World War, wise Americans supported President Franklin Roosevelt in bipartisan spirit to win the war. Today, we are facing another world war, probably worse and borders the Third World War. Whether or not America could maintain the most powerful superpower, or fall like the British Empire. Once more, wise Americans must support President Barack Obama to overcome this crisis, like the Americans supported President Franklin Roosevelt during the Second World War. To overcome today's crisis and to revitalize American power, we need change, not ordinary change, but great change for many. We need intellectual, technological, industrial revolution, and others for American economic prosperity and global leadership for the world and for all, in cooperation with our allies, Asian, African, Korea, Israel, Japan, Australia, so many our allies. Thank you very much. And next, I am going to have an interview with the reporter about President Barack Obama's leadership and United States leadership in the world for freedom, prosperity, democracy, and peace. And also we briefly introduce Chairman Tim Kaine. Former Virginia Governor Tim Kaine visited Los Angeles. So many people so much welcome him. Thank you so much. And play great role for great freedom. Each very personal only when you support us, when you support President Obama and Chairman Tim Kaine. Thank you so much for your support. We cannot forget your support today. We love forget. Thank you so much. And they want to introduce great Chairman Tim Kaine briefly. He graduated from Harvard University Law School and also former Virginia governor and chairman of DNC, or Democratic Party. And also he studied at Harvard, and President Obama studied Harvard, and I studied Harvard. We had many common goals and common points. Thanks, Chairman Kaine, for coming here. I know you're extremely busy schedule. Thank you. Please enjoy our Chairman Kaine's speech. 미국 바락 오바마 대통령의 미국과 전 세계를 위한 변화의 정책에 대해서 이야기가 있습니다. 정치, 외교, 경제, 일반 보건, 사회, 복지 전반에 걸친 이야기가 있었고 또 그 중요한 이야기의 하나의 목적은 미국 오바마 대통령의 정책이 제대로 실천돼 가지고 미국의 경제난을 극복하고 미국의 세계적인 지도력을 강화하는 데 중요한 요점이 있었다고 생각하고 있습니다.
그리고 팀 케인 민주당 총재 어제 저도 현장에서 목격했습니다만은 그분에 대해서 좀 소개 좀 해주실래요? 우리 한국인들 좀 잘 모르니까 말씀해 주십시오.
팀 케인 민주당 총재는 미국에서의 강력한 정치 지도자로서 부각되고 있습니다. 버지니아주, 그러니까 워싱턴 DC가 있는 버지니아 주의 지사를 역임하시고 금년 초에 이제 지사직을 그만두시고 민주당 총재직을 실행하게 해서 전폭적인 활동을 전개하고 있습니다. 그리고 미국 국내에서 활동뿐만 아니라 국제적으로도 활동을 많이 하고 있습니다. 그리고 바락 오바마 대통령과 동문 관계에 있습니다. 그리고 오바마 대통령의 대통령의 임기가 끝나면은 이번에 끝나고 또 오바마 대통령이 재선되리라고 기대하고 있습니다만은 또 재임하고 난 후에 민주당에서 소위 나올 수 있는 대통령 후보 영순위에 있다고 알려지는 거물 정치이라고 생각하고 있습니다.
그리고 어저께 참석자 중에서 각국 외교 사절과 특히 민주당 정치인들 상당수가 참석한 것을 알고 있는데 좀 몇몇 좀 소개해 주시죠.
바락 오바마 대통령의 측근과 물론 팀 케인을 중심으로 한 민주당의 중요한 재정 정책관계 위원들도 많이 참석했고 우리 한국 사회의 지도적 인물도 한 수십 명 참석했습니다. 그리고 인도, 방글라데시, 일본, 중국, 필리핀 상당한 유럽의 일부와 남미의 일부의 중요 외교 관계 또 여기 지역 사회의 대표, 총영사를 비롯한 상공회의소 소장들 여러분들의 유력 인사들이 많이 참석했고 약 한 180명 정도 참석했습니다. 이러한 행사는 우리 한인 역사상 보기 드문 성공적인 행사였다고 여러분들이 평가하고 있습니다.
그러면 어제 참석하신 분들 대다수가 우리 친한파 소위 한국을 지지하는 분들입니까?
저는 그렇게 생각하고 있습니다. 초청자가 미국 민주당 그리고 제가 또 초청자였고 미국 또 바락 오바마 대통령을 지지하는 가장 강력한 정치 기구인 소위 Organizing for America, 미국을 위한 조직, 이러한 단체들이 합동으로 초청을 했습니다. 그렇기 때문에 여기에는 친미국적인 그리고 친한국적인 색채가 100%라고도 볼 수 있겠습니다. 그리고 따라서 이러한 행사를 통해 가지고 한국 사람들의 국제적인 미국 내에서의 지도력 강화에 획기적인 공헌을 했다고 생각합니다.
What do you think of the USA and the Obama government?
I think that the United States of America is the benevolent superpower, and the USA must play the most powerful leadership for the greatest freedom to establish an ideal global society in this world. I also think the President Barack Obama and the Chairman Tim Kaine, former governor of Virginia, and many Americans, the Democrats and Republicans work for such dream.
네, 다음 질문 드리겠습니다, Dr.Rhee. What do you think of the American empire?
The USA is the benevolent superpower, the most civilized country and the greatest country in the world. The USA is also a unique country as the United Nations of America, beyond the narrow nationalism, to realize ideal of uniqueness for the world. 309 million of great Americans must be proud of American spirit, power, leadership for freedom and civilization, and must rise up to open the greatest history for the greatest freedom with a new vision, new leadership. With President Barack Obama, our former great President Jimmy Carter, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Vice President Joe Biden, Secretary Hillary Clinton, Chairman Tim Kaine of DNC, Chairman Michael Steele, the RNC, the Democrats, the Republicans, and the American leaders in bipartisan and the United States of American party spirit. The USA must be a center of politics, justice, technology, industry, economy, military, education, culture, civilization, everything for all. However, today, this greatest country, USA, had some problems, as you know. We have to take her dynamism and to correct weakness to revitalize the USA, not only for Americans, but also for our allies and the world. Now, the USA is different from the most powerful and prosperous era. When the U.S. helped the Eastern Europe by the Marshall Plan, Secretary of State, USA, by her powerful economy, the USA also helped the Koreans for freedom during the Korean War by powerful military economic power, as you know. Now, USA has many difficult problems, such as financial, economic, national deficit, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Middle East, and North Korean problems. These are similar symptoms that the powerful empires had faced, such as the British, the Spanish Empire, Roman Empire, and the Soviet Empire. No world empires have enjoyed the most prosperous area for more than 120 years in human history. These difficulties didn't come from only one or two governments.